What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Pokemon card investing video. Now, the Pokemon card market has absolutely been booming recently, and I'm so excited to tell all of you guys some news, updates to the whole entire hobby. And you know what? Let's just get straight into the video. I won't waste another second of your time. Also, please excuse the drop in audio quality. My audio interface fizzled out on me, so I'm just waiting for my new one to come in. I'm going to downgrade to the lavalier microphone for a day or two. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, if you're new here on the channel and you came from watching my sneaker videos, I talk a lot about Pokemon card investing as well as sports card investing. I don't know too much about that, but Pokemon card investing is where it's at. That's nostalgia for me, so I'm very excited to share what I know about the Pokemon card investing world, and yeah, just how to make profit with investing in something that you love and cherish, and you have a sort of sentimentality towards. So you know what, I'm just gonna give you guys some updates onto what's been happening in the Pokemon card world and why the card prices have been absolutely booming. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about today is Logan Paul. Now, Logan Paul recently unboxed his first edition base set booster box. That's about a $217,000 booster box that he opened for a charity live stream, and boy oh boy, how many millions of views and attention have been gravitating towards that one unboxing. So it's been absolutely insane, the amount of influence that Logan Paul has on his audience. I saw a ton of people in those comment sections saying, hey man, I got tons and tons and stacks of cards sitting down in the basement. Do you think that those are worth any money? So Logan Paul has definitely got such an influence over this card market as well as in investing in the hobby. So that's definitely one aspect and one component that affects and influences the card market and the card hobby as a whole. He did pull some pretty cool cards in there, including a first edition Charizard, which it used to sell for around $60,000 US dollars, now recently sold for $226,000. So that price premium just increased heavily within the last couple of months, which is very impressive. So that actually went to another buyer, not too sure about his name, but Mr. Beast, good old Mr. Beast came in and picked up 2 packs, and he scored a first edition Blastoise, which in a PSA 10 that goes for about $40,000 US dollars. That was a pretty good pull by there with Mr. Beast. Randolph also got into the action, but he scored, I think, a Yellow Cheeks or Red Cheeks Pikachu and a couple base set starters like Bulbasaur, Squirtle, something like that. That was pretty much it for the Logan Paul unboxing. And then shortly after that, like I mentioned before about the PSA 10 Charizard selling at an auction for a price of $226,000, that was publicly revealed to actually be Logic, the rapper and artist. So that's pretty insane. He's been heavy into opening base set unlimited boxes as well as first edition. So the fact that only one card in that entire collection went for more than the actual base set booster box first edition was worth, that's completely insane, and those numbers are just astonishing, and they're only going to keep growing. Logic also has a super huge influence in the prices of these cards as well, because obviously he's got such a huge audience. So with him hyping up these Pokemon cards and also sharing his story about how he used to open packs when he was younger, but he couldn't afford them, but now since he's made it, he can afford those pieces of art that he links with his childhood. So with those, it sort of gets other people to reminisce as well, and then maybe they're just like, hey, I got money now because I'm an adult, I got a job, maybe I should start getting into Pokemon card collecting as well, since it's such a booming industry. Everybody's been talking about it. So that's pretty much what pushes the value of these cards to heights, these heights. I'm so happy that I secured my base set trio, because prices there are climbing each and every day, which is pretty insane. But so many more personalities like Steve Aoki as well, he's been publicly opening boxes of Pokemon cards and constantly hyping up these cards. It's all healthy for the Pokemon card hobby, but there are those talks about this being a investment and Pokemon card bubble, which is where these cards just get super overpriced for what they're worth. But personally, I don't think that that's the case. I think that people are just getting back into the hobby just because they do have that higher purchasing power than when they started getting into Pokemon card collecting, which is when they were obviously very young. So I don't think that we're in a bubble. I think that people are just appreciating treating these Pokemon cards and thinking and collecting them that as like they were modern art or contemporary art, because that's basically what these cards are. We're basically you know, collecting these cards for the art value and for the nostalgic value that these cards do bring to us. So that's just basically what has been going on in the card investing world in the collectibles. These prices are just surging right now, so if you did want to get into these, I would probably assume that now is the right choice. You don't really want to wait. You probably should wait to get educated, but get in as soon as possible, because these cards prices are just going to be climbing. That Charizard PSA 10 first edition, that was worth $60,000 like 2 months ago, and now they recently sold for $226,000. So that's pretty much insane, and I can't wait to see where these go. That PSA 10 first edition Charizard might reach like 500k within the next year, which is insane for a Pokemon card of that stage. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Let me know if you want more Pokemon card or collectible cards investment videos in the future. I'll be happy to provide, just because this is something I'm super passionate about. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.